I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin, and in this video I will present to you the 3 most affordable launchpads for people who have little money to invest. I personally have experience with these launchpads, that's why I've chosen them. I will not include launchpads that I have no experience with. Nothing in this video is financial advice, it is just for entertainment purposes only. We're going to start off with MemePad. So we will look at what the allocation is that you will receive, how much the investment is required, what that all looks like, and obviously how the projects have performed on each of these launchpads. On number 3, MemePad. So the MemePad is the first ever IDO Launchpad focused exclusively on meme coins and other micro-cap coins. So you'll see small market cap coins, a lot of meme coins being launched off this launchpad. But to join, it's extremely affordable. So there are 3 guaranteed allocation levels, and there's often a first come first serve round for which you do not need to hold any tokens. So if we go to CoinMarketCap and we look up the MemePad token, you need 10,000 in order to get a guaranteed allocation. So for MemePad, that would be about $480 at the moment, right? $480 to get a guaranteed allocation. As you can see, the project early this year did extremely well. Then it was like a low period, and then as of late it has been moving around, specifically in the last month or so, right? Right now it's also at an extremely good entry point in my opinion. So 480 for the pleb level, 4,800 69,000, so not 10 times as much. So that would be about 3,000 at the moment for the chat level, and then 4 times more, so about just over 10,000. I would say between 10 and 15,000 for the Elon level. So this is definitely the biggest level. It will also get you big allocations. Because I have been on both the chat and the Elon level, I know what the allocations are, which is often depending on how much the project will raise. That's very important. It is usually for the pleb 0.08 BNB, for the chat 0.08. So this one for the pleb is 0.008 BNB. For the chat is 0.08 BNB, and then for Elon it's 0.8 BNB. Right, so just under 1 BNB for the highest level, which is about $500 allocation at the moment, which is obviously very nice. When we look at the actual platform, once you want the guaranteed allocation, you need to obviously buy the coins, which you can buy on PancakeSwap, right? And then you need to stake them into the MemePad pool. The pool used to be on a timer, right now it's flexible, which means you can unstake at any time. The tokens need to be in the pool, I think at least 24 hours, 12 to 24 hours before the IDO occurs, because during and before the IDO, the pool will be frozen and you cannot stake until after the IDO, right? So the IDO projects that they have is quite a lot. So they did 5 projects just last week, which is obviously many, and not all the projects coming up are listed here. I would recommend you to check their Telegram because that's where it's mostly announced. So most of these have launched already. You can see some returns at the all-time high, but I will also pull up the chart for a better indication. So we go to PooCoin, and we'll look at these 4 here. So Meme Wars did extremely well. That was the first IDO I participated in. Let's look at a 30-minute chart. So this is what it looks like from the complete beginning. It started extremely low, it went up, it went down, it went more up, and it has done extremely well ever since. So it opened on, so basically a 10x right now from the start, but it went all the way up to 18 cents, reaching a super good all-time high. TribeX, and you got to keep in mind that these are primarily meme coins, so they will do really well on launch because the launches are really hyped. As you can see, huge spike on the launch, and then it went down when the token happened, and has been quite stable ever since. So these are not rug pools or shitcoins. They're actually real projects. You can look at each of these projects, but they're more in the meme style, so they will not perform super well in the long term. That's what I'm seeing from these charts. You know, they're stable and they do really well ROI from the launch, just specifically in the first day or so that occurs. So my strategy with MemePad is to take my initial vesting that is being released, so how many tokens I receive. The vesting is different for every single project, and then just dump those tokens to get my investment back, and usually I get a well amount of profit, and then wait for the other vesting, which I then just sell off. Average returns from me between 3x and 100x using the MemePad platform. Let's say you do not want to stake because you do not have sufficient money to get the guaranteed allocations. A lot of these projects will not sell out. So there's a lot of people staking who get guaranteed allocation, but then do not claim it. For example, the Shiba Galaxy was only 60% sold out, which means that there will be a first come first serve round, which is announced on Telegram. You do not need to stake tokens to participate in the first come first serve, and usually it's sold out within 20 seconds. So it was only 60% sold out. The remaining 40% was sold out in less than a minute, and then the pool basically fills up to 100%, right? So that is definitely something to consider if you are not in it enough to get the guaranteed allocation. So that is basically MemePad, a very nice platform specifically for small market cap. And that's basically what you want to look at if you would be working with smaller investments. So the next one I want to look at is TruePNL. And basically all the Launchpad that will be in this video, I also have a separate video on my channel going into detail about the actual Launchpad, telling you everything you need to know. So you might want to watch those as well. I will link those in the description down below. All right, this is TruePNL. As you can see, I have the PNL balance, the gas. The token has gone up quite a bit in price. So you can buy it on Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and it's about 24 cents right now. So they have the allocation, and let me see where I can pull that up for you. Or we can use that for the past. TruePNL allocation. How to get guaranteed allocation. So it's actually quite simple. They give you the gas, right, first of all. So this is my number 2 favorite Launchpad for the micro small investments, let's just say that. 2 options. Yeah, you have the PNLG balance, which basically is the gas. So if you hold the PNL token, which is 24 cents at the moment, you get the gas every single day. So how much do you need to have? Each PNL in users' wallets, they get 1 PNL point per day. You can imagine I was holding quite a lot because I have 460,000 points, which you can then spend on the pools. So there's different pools. The vested pools, which are right here, which you need a minimum of 10,000 PNL to join, right? So I think that's somewhere down here. Okay, so this is just about the lottery specifically. This is just for their own website. Let me see where they actually describe it, because I believe it's 10,000, but who knows, maybe they've changed it since I last portrayed that video. So specifically for the actual lottery, what I want to show you, because to make the bigger investment, so a minimum investment of $100, you need to hold a large amount of these TruePNL tokens, which if you need to hold 10,000 tokens, that's going to run you quite some money, right, at 24 cents. Now I'm making this video because assumingly you don't have that much money, right? So in that scenario, you can choose one of these lottery pools, PNLG pools, right? So the lottery pool is basically a pool that you can join by just joining their Telegram, right? You just need to join the Telegram of TruePNL, the Telegram of the project that it's working on, and then you have about, I think, from all the lotteries I've joined, a 30% chance, for me, it's just my own experience, that I've been selected to participate in the lottery. If you would hold on to the gas, maybe refer people to this platform and then get gas from the referral system, then you can also participate in the PNLG pool, where you have to allocate your PNLG, which you've accumulated, by either holding the token or referring people to the platform. And you can also participate in that IDO. So two different cheap, low cost, or the lottery is at no cost, how you can participate in these IDOs on TruePNL. Now, of course, with the guaranteed allocation on the vested pools, right, these below here, you would need to hold, I believe, 10,000 tokens, which also means at the same time that you would get a lot of gas, right? Because holding the tokens, one token gives you one gas per day. So you then have allocation for the vested, the PNL, and the lottery, but that would obviously cost you a little bit more money because we're looking at 24 cents, right? We're also looking at a little bit more mature projects with larger vesting, so it takes some longer time. If you look at the past sales, they have done Anypad, they have done Tureco, Soul Chicks, Flash Loans. They have done a huge amount of projects. So this is definitely a platform with no meme coins, serious projects. And therefore, I believe this is definitely a number 2 spot in our top 3. But where do we go for the number 1? Obviously, we need to go to Anypad, right? In my opinion, the best performing, cheapest option if you are looking for big opportunities, right? So the allocation is the most important thing, right? The public sales, you do not need to hold the tokens. There is no whitelist requirements. All there is an overflow methodology. So if there's too many people, you just get a percentage refunded, and then they'll take an equal distribution, so everything is super fair. Then if you hold 10,000 tokens, you get there is a whitelist for the private sales, and then you get allocation according to ticket size, right? Even for just 10,000 tokens, it's super cheap, right? Because Anypad is only like 6 cents. So we're not talking tens of thousands of dollars to participate in these private sales. It is extremely affordable. So on the one side, you have the public sale, which is free, no whitelist required. On the other side, you have the private sales. They have a game as well tied to it, an NFT marketplace. I'm not going to go into detail because, as I said, I have a separate video on Anypad on my channel, which you can check out, link in the description. But if we go actually into the Launchpad, what you'll see is it's multi-chain. So depending on the wallet you have connected, they will show different projects. And they have a lot of projects. Look, there's even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects coming up. Some are public, some are private, but you can change here from the private to the public pools. And you can see these projects, which are the public pools, are all free to participate in. You do not need to hold any tokens. And I don't know any platform which provides you with such an opportunity where you do not need to hold any tokens. There's still a large variety of platform networks, IDOs to participate in. That's obviously a great opportunity. So they have the Binance Smart Chain and Polygon, where most of the projects are launched, primarily on the Binance Smart Chain. So the fees are low, the accessibility is huge, and you can make your choice. So this is what I also do. So I'm still active on MemePad, TruePNL, and Anypad, where TruePNL hasn't really gotten my focus. I'm more focused on Anypad. I do all of the private pools, right? So I did Anomalia, 5IR, I skipped this one, but I'm doing probably most of these as well. I just skipped this one because the vesting wasn't that good. But you can see there's quite large caps as well, which is obviously a huge benefit. Now, when we look at the public pools, the caps are not less, right? It's still 50,000, 75,000. We're talking $100,000 here. And it's basically a huge opportunity for you to get access to low barrier of entry launchpads. And that's basically what you're looking for. So to quickly summarize, we have MemePad on number 3, meme coins, easy allocation, focus on the first come first serve if you can afford to stake it. Then we have TruePNL, you get the gas if you have the money to get the tokens. Otherwise, you have the lottery, which you basically should participate in every single time. Then we have Anypad, where I would say is my favorite number one choice as low barrier of entry launchpad, where we're basically talking very, very easy to access with large caps, which means that you get a proper allocation as well. In addition, cheap token for the guaranteed private pools with your ticket count that you then have according to the allocation, where there are very, very nice projects and there's a full flow of projects coming up. So definitely I would say Anypad, lowest barrier of entry, best opportunity in my opinion. Check the videos on each of these launchpads in detail, because that will answer all of the questions you might have right now. Like, what does it look like? How do I participate? All your questions. Link in the description. I will also put it in the comments so you can't miss it. MemePad specific video, TruePNL specific video, Anypad specific video. If after watching all those you have additional questions, drop them in the comments and I'll be sure to have a look. Thank you so much for watching. This was the top 3 best launchpads, which are the most affordable for a low investment, in my opinion. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.